Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly reading for March 28th to April 3rd. So the energy for you this week is actually really nice, and I think it's going to help you out a lot in moving something forward, or just in general, making forward movement in your life and whatever goals or dreams or projects, or even in your healing journey. If you're really focused on healing some things, it's like this week I feel like you're going to be able to accomplish quite a bit. Your energy is very grounded. So it's like that groundedness is going to give you clarity, and it's going to help you move forward. It's going to give you some kind of momentum. It's going to help you make things happen. I feel like Scorpio is in this mode of making something happen, bringing something to life, being ready to embrace, ready to kind of move forward. So I feel like your work is paying off. I feel like for the last few months, it may be a bit stagnant or slow, but at least for this month, I do see a pickup in energy. We'll look into the cards, but it feels good. It feels grounded, and it feels clear. Like your energy will be clear. So maybe some of you have been really focusing on clearing your energy, but I just feel like you're going to, it's going to be easier for you. I feel like there's just this ease that's going to come in this week, and possibly even this month as well. Let's see oh wow, how beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love this. Okay. See, you see clearly now. Clarity of your path, your vision. And, honestly, they're kind of saying this is not even necessarily about knowing even what your purpose is. It's more about just knowing what direction you want to go in, at least for right now. I feel like this is more about just following your intuition and knowing, feeling like this is the right thing for me. I feel like the shedding of layers, especially again, if you've been doing some healing work, shedding layers is also helping you to gain some kind of momentum. It's making you lighter, like your aura is lighter. And that's going to really help. I feel like you're also putting down baggage is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing putting baggage down. And baggage, you may have not even realized you might have been carrying, but then as you're kind of, going through your healing, it's like you're realizing, oh my gosh, I never realized I never really let this go, or I don't think it's necessary for me to hold on to this, or even hold on to certain people, or maybe even their opinions or their projections. It's like you're really cutting out a lot of extra weight, energetic weight that doesn't need to be there. It's going to really help clear up your energy and see the path forward, which is really, really beautiful here. Be loyal to what you love. I love this. I feel like there's this sense of authenticity about you, Scorpio. I feel like this is about you being very loyal to yourself and authentic and loyal to your authenticity. I feel like sometimes that is a struggle because just in general, because we want to make, the people around us happy. We want people to be proud of us. And if we go against the grain, then sometimes it can be difficult for us to even be loyal to what we love if we kind of feel like we're being met with resistance from outside of us. So I feel like there's some kind of transformation happening here. There's something that you're seeing clearly about something that you love, or maybe even a person or a path, just whatever it is. It's like being very clear about what it is that you love and what it is that maybe we've been kind of trying to fit into some kind of narrative or mold, and noticing and seeing how it's just not fitting and it's just not resonating. And that may be also part of why we are cutting out some kind of extra weight. I feel like for some of us, maybe not for everybody, so take it as it resonates. If you kind of feel like you're expected to carry some kind of it's almost like trying to fit into something that you think you're supposed to fit into, like this is supposed to work, or I have to kind of fit into this because this is what I'm a part of, or this is the family that I'm a part of really wants me to be a certain way. That itself can be a heavy weight, especially if it's not resonating or if it's out of alignment. So I kind of feel like that, again, that's the clarity about that. What is authentic to us, and where we've just been trying to make something work. And we're also seeing how if it's not authentic, then it's kind of almost draining instead of inspiring or uplifting. I hope that makes sense. And then this beautiful card, Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide. So you definitely have abundance all around you. I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you. I also feel like a lot of you are getting some insight into what is going to bring abundance into your life. And I feel like it has something to do with something that you love to do, something that you feel really inspired to do. So this could be a creative project, a life path, or just anything that you are feeling really called or resonating with. You're going to have clarity about it. You're going to have clarity this week about what it is that you love and how it's going to bring in abundance. So I kind of feel like all of these are interlinked with each other. So very beautiful week ahead. And I feel like April is going to be a really beautiful month for you as well, Scorpio. I feel like you're going to see something kind of really start to pick up some kind of momentum or energy. And I feel like it's going to give you a sense of faith and hope that things are starting to come into some physical manifestation, even if it's not like the full blown thing that you're envisioning for yourself. I feel like there's something that you'll be given this week that's going to give you hope, faith to keep moving forward. It's like, okay, thank goodness this is working. This is the sign that I needed, and I can keep going from here. So, or where you need to kind of make an adjustment. But either way, clarity is going to be on your side. Okay, let's go into your tarot. I think meditation is going to be very helpful this week. Some of you may be some of you may be even just having deeper meditations. Like if you already have a meditation schedule, then I feel as though this week you may find some very significant healing that happens during a meditation, or it really does, it's beneficial. And that's what I'm kind of hearing here this week. It's going to be beneficial for you. The Fool card, I'm hearing clearing out the clutter. I really think you're letting so much go. Like you're just seeing what you don't need to really hold on to anymore. And I feel like that's such a simple sentence, or simple, it's so easy to say that, but I feel like the gravity of doing that is going to be monumental here for you, Scorpio. Like there's something major that it's almost like something that was right in front of you, but you didn't realize. That you've been holding on to, and you realize like the minute you let it go. And I feel like letting it go starts with energetically detaching yourself from something. So even if it's something you can't necessarily like just walk away from or drop the next day, I feel like just the decision, making the choice. And I feel like here with the Six of Wands as well, the Victory card, this is also about really finding your path, like where you need to go next and what makes sense for you. And I feel like this is something that you're going to feel on a soul level. Like it's not something that you're going to be on the fence about, that you're not entirely sure about. I feel like there's some kind of clarity or releasing of blockages that's going to help you see something clearly, and it's going to make you feel victorious and finding your path ahead and what you need to do and how you need to approach it. And also where you feel like you don't need to hold on to maybe some connections or relationships. Where is your loyalty, It's interesting because you have that be loyal to what you love. So it's like I feel like some of you may be also pulling your loyalty from some things that you were loyal to, but you have found that is actually very, very draining. And you're seeing that very clearly. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So as I'm saying that, yeah, there may be some kind of connections here that we have been loyal to, or something, whatever it is in your life. There is something that you might have been loyal to that you think or thought you had to be, or you really wanted to be, but it's almost like you're seeing something about it, how it might have been blocking you from your abundance. And so you pulling your energy, it's almost like an experiment. What happens if I kind of pull my energy out of this, like really pull my energy, like not just think about it or kind of be on the fence about it and not really sure if I want to or not. Really, like if I just completely detached myself and I was more honest about how I really felt about something, and I pulled my energy out, I think you might be surprised at what kind of comes towards you here. That's really profound. I feel like that's going to really resonate with someone here. Yeah. There's something about energetically pulling yourself, like you're putting your energy into something that you're kind of feeling like you can't anymore. And it is a risk because of that Fool card. Like it's something that may feel a bit risky, which is why we may be on the fence about it. Do I really want to do that? Okay, what else for Scorpio? Oh, wow, look at that. I feel like with the Five of Swords, this is about, now, I mean, a lot of times, so this card often symbolizes deception, but I feel like this is more about kind of maybe needing to play a part in something in order to figure out what you want to do in the meantime kind of thing. Like, I don't think this is deception in the sense of like we're trying to be deceptive towards somebody or some kind of situation, but this is almost kind of like, where are we keeping ourselves stuck? Where are we, again, telling ourselves, holding on to something when we really don't need to? I feel like there's a solution to something that's almost right underneath our nose or like right in front of us, but it's been unclear about, what that is. But I feel like this week there's something that's going to be clear to you. And it's going to clear the way to your abundance. I feel like you're going to start seeing how some stuff starts to come in here for you the minute you see something clearly. Interesting. I think this is a really really significant week here for you this week and this month, April. Seems important. Okay, so we have the High Priestess and the Six of Wands. Really trusting your intuition. There's something here about leveling up. A lot of you may also experience an increase in your intuition, like your third eye opening up more or going to the next level, or again, clarity coming in. Having a much better reception of your channel with spirit, with your guides, with your higher self. I feel like there's something here about that. There's something, again, your meditations may be really profound as well, like a lot of spiritual insights being revealed, maybe even access to the Akashic records, like really tapping in and having that access to some kind of soul purpose or mission, or there's just clarity about something about yourself, and it's gonna really help you to feel like you really won something here. And then look at that Page of Cups and then the Six of Pentacles. So with the Page of Cups, I feel like there is a beginning of some kind of connection or relationship. I'm not seeing romantic though. This is more about, this could be connections with other people. This could also be connections with your soul tribe. With the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing soul tribe here. I also kind of feel like this is a gift. There's a gift coming in here for you from spirit that's going to help you have a new beginning. You're learning a new way of doing something or a new way of feeling, like you're embodying something new with this Page of Cups. It's like you're understanding yourself, or you're understanding your emotions, what you want, what you need on a different level. And this is just the beginning stages of that. And there's some kind of assistance or generosity with that. So whether that is a connection with other people that's helping you to uncover more about yourself, or this is just generosity from spirit that is giving you some kind of gift that is going to help you tune into kind of uncovering what more about yourself, like kind of seeing something about yourself that maybe you haven't seen before. I feel like this week is all about delving deeper into who you really are and what you're really wanting. What else do we need to know about the Page of Cups and Six of Pentacles? The Emperor. So I feel like there's some kind of opportunity as well coming in here for you, and it's going to come from you following your heart. There's something that's going to be given to you, but it's going to come from following your heart, following what your intuition, especially with that high priestess. So really tapping into your intuitive powers and understanding your heart, honoring your heart, your emotions is going to put you in this emperor status. You're going to have, I'm seeing you as the emperor here. I'm seeing you as a high priestess as well. This is you being able to have command and control over your own life, getting to make your own decisions. And there's something being gifted to you that's going to allow you to do that. This is also about you taking leadership in your own life and making your own decisions, your own choices, standing your ground. There's a strong independence to this emperor here. What else do you need to know? Ooh, the devil. What do you need to know about the devil? Interesting. The devil and the Hierophant. Wow. I feel like there's some kind of, I'm hearing blockage. Yeah, blockage. Okay. The Strength and Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So this kind of feels like this could be something that you're already a part of. And so what I mean by that is an attachment. So, and the attachment necessarily doesn't mean that you want to be attached to it, but it's something that you are attached to at the moment right now. So this could be Hierophant usually, represents like institutions or, something bigger than us that we're a part of. So this could be like a job or a marriage. Being a part of some kind of community, something like that. And with the Devil card, I kind of see this as being like, I feel like you're trying to, build a new beginning here for yourself. You're working towards it. But I also kind of feel like it's requiring you to really become this emperor in it, because you might be maybe alone in that journey. And I feel like with the Devil card, it's like more about you going against the grain, maybe you kind of being your own thing, independent on your own. And it's a difficult thing because it could be meaning that you're breaking away from some kind of group. You're breaking away from a family. You're breaking away from even friends, something that's been long established, a community, a tribe, a place of work, an institution. Whatever it is, it's like you are setting out on your own and planting seeds somewhere else here. And so I feel like with the Devil card, this is more about a challenge that you're facing at the moment where you are choosing to, again, take a risk, take a chance. I can feel the fear. There is a little bit of fear in the sense of, this is new, this is different. Can I do this kind of thing? Am I going to be successful at it if I take this risk, if I take this chance on myself? So we'll pull out some more cards here, but it is something I feel like you are facing or up against, but I feel like it's something that you are wanting, it's part of you, or you're feeling called in that direction to build a new beginning for yourself, plant seeds somewhere else. What else? What can we know about the Strength and Knight of Pentacles for Scorpio here? Four of Pentacles. What is the Four of Pentacles about? You may feel a bit stuck financially, actually, is kind of what I'm seeing here. Kind of like not stuck, but at the moment is I kind of feel like you feel maybe that you don't have I'm hearing like don't have a whole lot of space to move. Oh, wow. And they have the car alarm going. Okay. So I feel like there's something about that, something about finances. something about options and choices, feeling. It's like you're building towards your independence. You're building towards having more abundance. But at the moment, maybe some of you are feeling like maybe limited in how much you get to kind of, oh my goodness, wow. I don't know if you guys can hear the car alarm. Sometimes the mic picks it up and doesn't. And then there were a couple of car alarms that started going off. Okay, so let's look into the 4 of choices, making a choice, opportunities coming your way. What is this though? Ooh, I like this. Okay, so you do have some opportunities coming your way. There's something coming towards you. And I feel like it has to do with finances. So maybe this is like a windfall of opportunities, a windfall of connections, networking, something in order for you to help you out in this space. Can you know some more? What are the opportunities that are coming Scorpio's way? Okay, it's something you don't see coming. It's something that you don't see coming. It's not in your sphere. It may be unexpected. I feel like you have some unexpected opportunities coming your way. Okay, and we have the 10 of Swords. What do we need to know about the 10 of Swords? Okay, and the Tower. So the ending of something painful, some kind of painful experience, but it's over now. It's like breaking down. I feel like this is more about patterns. It's like breaking down a painful pattern that may have been repeating in your life, and now it's kind of coming to an end. What else do we need to know about this? I have the feeling the Wheel of Fortune is going to come out here at some point. Wow, look at that. How beautiful is that? I really love that. The Empress. We have the Emperor and the Empress in this cluster right here, which I actually kind of feel like this is about you being able to have a beautiful balance between your divine masculine and divine feminine within your life. It's like something that you have accomplished, something that you have come to that space of really tapping into your intuition, knowing how to express and tap into your creativity and the flow, and also knowing how to plant your seeds into the earth and able to manifest and sustain success in your daily life and in your realm. So I think that's really beautiful. I feel like your life experiences, these painful life experiences, have taught you how to do that. And it's almost like that ending of that cycle, the Tower card, it's like you're going through this massive transformation here with the Tower. You're ready to put a lot of things. It's like you're seeing things so clearly that you know what is worth investing your energy in and what is not. And I feel like by pulling your energy out of the things that you feel like you're going to see that are actually draining you, you are going to become this Empress. You're going to be able to call in all of the abundance that is waiting for you here. So this is really beautiful that the Empress is sitting so powerfully on top of the 10 of Swords in the Tower. Because you're putting all this behind you. You're putting a lot of painful experiences and patterns and cycles behind you because you've learned the lessons. You don't really need to go through these things anymore. You're ready to walk into a path that's more abundant for you, things that flow more easily. I feel like you're going to experience flow a lot more often and a lot more regularly here. Okay, so we're in this new journey here, the Fool. We're walking into this new path with courage. What do we need to know about the Fool here for Scorpio? So this new path is all about your transformation. It's about you kind of getting to show your colors. You should getting to shine into the world and kind of peacock is what I'm kind of hearing. Peacock. Wow, look at this. This is so beautiful. I really love this. Oops, let me grab that card real quick. Hold on. Okay, so this new journey is all about the endings to the 5 of Pentacles. So again, wherever we have felt like things have not worked out for us, loss of opportunities, loss of career, money, not feeling like we even belong within like a community or a tribe where we really feel like we fit in. And then the stress and the anxiety about all of that. I feel like this is all about survival here. So coming out in transformation, coming out of survival mode and into thriving mode. I feel like you have really, you're ready to kind of, it's like the trajectory of your life, like the vibe, the theme is like completely changing for you. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the spiritual work that you've done. I think you've done more than you think you have, or maybe more than what you've given yourself credit for. I feel like you're going to see that as well. I feel like that's another thing that you're going to see really clearly is you may have more insight into how amazing of a job you really did with healing yourself and taking the initiative to like seek answers, to seek the deeper meaning, or to really heal yourself from things. Like you didn't just kind of sit with the wounds. You didn't just kind of say, well, that's what it is and this is what my life is going to be. I kind of feel like you really took initiative to look for the answers, to heal something, to change the way you wanted your life to go. And now that change is here and it's like showing, it's going to start showing here. And then look at that, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is beautiful, new, abundant beginnings. It's beautiful to see the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles sitting on top of all of these, like look at this. We have the Empress sitting on top of the Ten of Swords in the Tower. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles sitting on top of the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So this is really beautiful. You've overcome so much pain, so much difficulties, experiences, feeling stuck in your life, not having options, feeling left out in the cold, that kind of thing. You're on this path. So it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to just show up all of a sudden. So have the faith, keep the faith. You're doing a great job. You really are. I think sometimes it's easy to like kind of from day to day to sometimes think like, oh, who am I kidding? This is not going to work, but it is working. It's just going to, it has to build up that momentum here. Let's look more into the Ace of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this Ace of Pentacles? I do feel like you're being offered something. So maybe some of you, there's offers coming in here for you, opportunities coming in here for you. What else do we need to know about this? I feel like some of you are moving as well, and it feels kind of like all of a sudden, look at that Page of Pentacles. There may be something new that you're embarking on, and it may take a bit of a learning curve. So some kind of opportunity coming your way, and it may be in something that you haven't done before, something that you haven't really you don't really know much, like you have the skills for it, but it's something that you haven't done before. So I don't know how that's going to resonate or how that's going to show up, but it feels like there's something new here, but it feels like something you're really going to love, and you're going to love it as you continue to do it. Like you may kind of just accepting some kind of offer is going to be more from you trusting your gut, trusting your instincts, but not necessarily really knowing for 100% sure if like you're going to like this or not. But it does feel like you're going to see it as like this, a good start, like a good beginning to something. And you're going to learn along the way. You're going to kind of get used to something or get acquainted with learning some kind of skill. Maybe there's just like a new set of people in your life and you have a whole new coworkers and a boss, and it's like a new world that you're trying to get accustomed to. But I feel like there's something here about it that you're really going to love, and it's going to feel like you belong. It feels like, yeah, there's something here for you. What else do we need to know about this? Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. It feels like all of a sudden too. Wow, look at that. King of Cups. We have the World card and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so something about someone really passionate coming towards you. Someone who has a deep love for you. I also feel like with the World card, it's like the ending to some kind of pattern or cycle with this connection here. So it just feels like there's some kind of romantic connection that's coming towards you that has their eye on you, but it also feels like there's an ending to some kind of pattern or cycle with this connection here. Like it's ready for the new, there's an ushering in of a new cycle with this specific connection here. I feel like these are the same. King of Cups and Knight of Rods are coming towards you with some kind of, at least they're very passionate about you. What else do we need to know about this? Oh, wow. Look at that. Partnerships, connections. I feel like with this, because I do want to look into this more, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I feel as though once this chapter starts for you, this new beginning in your career, whatever it is, there's something new here that you're starting. Once this starts, I feel like this will kind of start showing up in your life as well. There's going to be some kind of new connection that shows up here. And it may actually be an old connection. For some of you, I feel like it's old. For some of you, I feel like it's new, or it's like returning, but it's coming back renewed. It's coming back in a different way, because we have that World card. So it's like a new cycle to it. So it's going to look differently, feel differently. It's not going to be how it used to be. So take that as it resonates. I'm going to just put that there for a second because I feel like this is more about career, and this kind of is going to come from you starting something new in terms of the career. So let me just see if I can pull out some more cards about the Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. We have a little bit more about their career. I heard something about rest. Okay, so something about rest, dreams. Okay, so maybe there's something in your sleep. Some kind of insight in your dreams. Or maybe some of you may have had dreams about this new beginning. It's been in your dreams. It's kind of showed up in your dreams before. Yeah, and I feel like it's been showing up in your dreams is what I'm hearing. Like it's been there, here and there. Or maybe for some of you more often. But there's something about that. Like those are kind of clues is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing about something about dreams here. Something to do with your new beginning. And some of you may have had dreams about it before. What else do we need to know about this? I have one more. I'm hearing go with the flow. Any more guidance about the Page of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Swords? Yeah, it's something you've been working hard on, something that you've been investing your energy into already. It's like you're ready to reap the rewards or something. You're going to see like the fruition of something that you have invested your energy into. And this may be something that you didn't even realize you were investing your energy into, but you were. And then look at that. Your manifestations are coming in. Wow, beautiful. So things are really starting to fall into place here. And I feel like this month, especially starting this week, perhaps, that things are going to really pick up speed there. Okay, let's look into this Five of Swords. What do we need to know about the Five of Swords here for Scorpio? Nine of Cups. Okay, I'm kind of seeing conflict here, but I'm kind of seeing conflict in the sense of maybe, I feel like this is a mix of different things. I feel like this is inner conflict. I feel like this is also feeling like you may feel, because I really feel like Scorpio, you're moving in another direction here, you know? And honestly, with this Five of Swords and this Nine of Cups, it's like needing to kind of take your things and going in another direction. But at the same time, there may be other people that get affected by that. And there may be a sense of like guilt or feeling like, you know, am I being selfish by just kind of, you know, wanting to go my own way or wanting to do my own thing? Because I see you're setting your sights in a different direction. And so there's a lot of inner battle, like battling with yourself. Am I being selfish or am I not? Is kind of what I'm seeing here. I don't think you are being selfish, Scorpio, but you may feel like you are. Like you may feel the guilt of like, am I only thinking of myself? Am I only thinking of what makes me happy by walking away from something? So I kind of feel like you're a bit conflicted there. But I feel like that inner conflict about that is also at times kind of blocking you at the same time, you know, like knowing that you want to move in a certain direction, but because of that choice that we have to make, maybe a difficult one, can leave us feeling in a place of stagnancy or sitting on the fence about it. And so kind of resulting in some sense of some form of inner conflict about what is the right thing to do? Am I doing the right thing? Because I feel like in your heart, you want to do the right thing. You want to be happy, but you also don't want to, you know, hurt the people around you for that happiness. So I feel like that's kind of what is ping-ponging back and forth inside you. Like, where do I go? What do I do? I know what I really want, but am I making the right decision by going in that direction? Is kind of what I'm seeing here. So I'm not seeing that. I don't think you are being selfish or deceptive. I feel like you are. Some of you, maybe not all of you. That if that doesn't resonate, don't take that on. But some of you may feel that way. And if you do, then there's like this, I'm kind of seeing like, you know, should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I stay? Kind of thing. Okay. What can we know about this? What else do we know to know about this for Scorpio? Guidance for Scorpio about this. Yeah, feeling stuck, feeling like And I feel like that stuck feeling is this indecision, like this inner conflict of what's right and what's wrong. Like, wanting to do the right thing, but also wanting to be true to yourself at the same time. So there's like this mental ping ponging, like I don't know what direction to move in and what's the right thing for me to do here. But I feel like you're going to have some clarity this week. Oops. Okay, so boundaries, setting strong boundaries. I feel like you are going to be very firm with that, really standing your ground, especially if you're kind of in a space of still trying to figure some things out. I feel like you're really going to be very protective of yourself and protective of your energy and your boundaries, because you may feel like you're in a bit of a vulnerable space where you're not really sure where you want to give your energy or what you want to give your energy or who you want to give your energy to, other than building your own, like, your work or your business or your career, like things that that you feel safe in kind of building. I feel like that's where you're putting most of your energy, and allowing yourself to kind of sort through some of this indecision, perhaps, of which direction I want to go in and when do I want to make that decision. So what else do we need to know about this for Scorpio? Yeah, see, I love that she came out. I was hoping she would, because the Queen of Cups is all about self-love. And this is, I think that Scorpio, this is more about switching your mindset. And again, you don't have to do this, but this may be helpful. Is if you feel like, I feel like Spirit here is saying, is if you're not being selfish, you're actually practicing self-love, self-care. Because if you're in a situation where it's like, it depends on the situation, depending on what the situation is. I think that there's something here about, even if like we're around people that we really love, but we don't really feel like we're being treated with respect, or if we don't really feel like there's an imbalance in some kind of dynamic or relationship, something like that, in your heart of hearts, it's like, am I happy? Am I happy for the right reasons? Or am I happy? Or am I just staying because I think I'm supposed to stay, even though I'm unhappy in this situation? So I feel like there's something here about making a brave choice in the name of self-love, of self-care. So you may kind of be seeing it as selfish, but really what Spirit is saying is it's you being taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. And that's not a selfish thing. Because it's only going to help you to grow in your life and embody your light even more. Yeah. So out of self-love and out of self-care, I see you kind of moving in another direction, making some kind of changes in your life. Let's pick one more here for Scorpio. Yeah, Knight of Swords, communication, clarity again in thought, and clarity in your voice as well. So I feel like the throat chakra may be something important here. Also communication from someone who kind of maybe gives you an opportunity, or maybe just insight into maybe what kind of movement you want to make next in your life here. So lots of movement for you, Scorpio. What else do we need to know here? I feel like you're in a period of major transitions, and it's going to start picking up speed. Yeah, moving away from chaos. And then judgment, making a judgment call. The truth. This is all about truth. I feel like it's going to be very helpful to focus on the throat chakra and maybe even your third eye and crown. The three upper chakras this week, because it's going to help you find clarity. It's going to help you tap into your inner truth, and it's going to help you to make some kind of, this is all about knowing, being loyal to your inner truth here. I really feel like some of you're going to make a decision to kind of walk away or kind of separate yourself from something that has felt chaotic for quite some time, and move towards your happiness and your contentment. This could also be with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups for some of you, about being more discreet about your plans, not for the sake of being secretive or manipulative, but more for protection, like self-protection, before you can really decide what direction you want to go in, before anything is like kind of set in stone. But I do really see you putting yourself here first and taking care of yourself and loving yourself. So very beautiful, Scorpio. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands here. Let me just pick a clarifying card here. What is this 10 of Wands about for Scorpio? Page of Swords. I feel like this is about someone else. We have one more. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups and the Temperance card. So I feel like there may be some kind of connection. Again, we did have somewhat of a connection show up here in the middle. I mean, I do feel like there may be someone who has their eye on you here, but at the same time, I do kind of feel like you may feel like this situation feels a little bit heavy right now. And so I feel like you're just going to kind of separate yourself from, maybe emotionally detach yourself from something, like not in the sense of kind of breaking a connection necessarily, but I feel like you're just setting your sights somewhere else because you're going to prioritize your inner peace and your harmony. I feel like right now your focus is on you, and your focus is on your happiness and your peace and harmony, and not giving your energy, like not taking on extra weight or maybe even other people's problems or burdens. Like there may be, extra energies that are in your sphere that you feel like the weight of, but I kind of feel like you're kind of putting that down and detaching yourself from that, especially if it just feels too heavy, just so you can find some clarity here and some peace and harmony. Okay, beautiful. Let's go into some oracle cards. What's a challenge for Scorpio this week? Yeah, commitment. Wishing well. I think this is change in your commitments. There's a lot of changes happening in your commitments. I feel like there's something that you're needing to look at, something that you're needing to face, something that you've been committed to, or something that you have been afraid to commit to. But I feel like with the wishing well, there's also this, again, connecting with what your heart really wants. What is it that you're really wanting? And there's something about fear. There's something about something we're afraid of, either afraid to walk away from a commitment or to join a commitment. Or even being honest about what you want to really commit to, which is maybe even just yourself, walking away from other people's connections and just kind of focusing in. So I feel like a lot of this is about speaking your truth and knowing what that is. Okay. What's something positive here for Scorpio? Coming to life. Beautiful. I love this. So definitely forward movement. I feel like alongside some of the challenges or some of the things that you're kind of up against in terms of making some kind of significant change in your life that you feel is just, I feel like it's just part of your path. I feel like this is kind of a destined junction in your path, that it's like, okay, this is the time where things are going to maneuver and shift in another direction. And it's like getting on board with it, like you're kind of processing what's being asked of you. And I also feel, though, at the same time, it's all for your highest good, because it's also putting you on this path where you're going to be living your highest purpose or your alignment with yourself. You're going to feel alive. You're going to feel more yourself than you've ever felt before. And it's almost like allowing ourselves to embrace that happiness, allowing ourselves to embrace the success, embrace the accomplishments, embrace the newer connections that are coming into our life. What else is something positive here for? I feel like a lot of things that are coming in that are new for you are actually going to make you really, really happy. And the struggle maybe between embracing that and saying yes to that, while we're also kind of letting go of the older stuff that have actually been pretty heavy, but because they've been there for so long that it's like adjusting or kind of allowing the change to happen is what it is. Okay. Listening to your heart, listening to the signs, your intuition, and storm fields. Into the unknown. Yeah. So this is all about courageously stepping onto a new path where we have no idea, sometimes how something is going to turn out. And it's more about trusting yourself and listening to your intuition. But I have this very strong feeling that your new path is going to make you very happy. And I almost kind of feel like Spirit is purposely not showing you what it's going to really look like in its entirety, because Spirit wants you to trust, it's like that test to trust. Like, I'm not going to show it to you. You're going to be happy, but I'm not going to show you what it is, and it's like, because I want you to trust me. I want you to trust that your work and your own inner work and your own intuition. So it's kind of like a challenge there. So, okay, let's pick one more here. Guidance message for Scorpio. Yeah, look at that. Evolve. And I feel like this is that magician card. This is also the power is in your hands. This is all about you knowing that you can create anything that you want out of your life, and also all the things that you've already created. I feel like this is all about your manifestations finally kind of really brewing. And I feel like this is something that a lot of you have been actually building for a very long time, but you haven't realized it. Like, this is something that you may have been doing as an interest or as a hobby, or just like things along the way, that this is something that you've just been kind of cultivating. But I'm almost kind of sensing it's something you've been cultivating unconsciously, like not realizing you were cultivating this, but now it's starting to really come into full form. And you're like, wow, I had no idea that this was part of the picture, that this was part of the bigger plan. I just did this because I was bored, or I just did this because it just seemed interesting, or because I just got into that one hobby because of so-and-so. But it's like, you're going to start to see how a lot of the things that you have been delving into, experimenting with, playing with, even some things that you may have done before in the past, but kind of like let go of. And then it's like, you'll kind of see how it starts to show up back in your life, because it's part of your path. It's part of the whole picture. And you'll start to see why. You'll start to see why some things were in your life and why some things had to be taken out as well. And we also have presence. So really, again, I feel like something about this really is speaking to your inner truth and the throat chakra. So having that presence with, what is really meant for you, what your heart really wants for itself, for your life, and being more authentic there. I feel like that's going to really come into play here. And then possibilities. So opening up the door to possibilities and seeing your potential, seeing how there's a lot more life left to live, or there's a lot more unique things that are going to come into your life that you didn't think were going to come into your life ever, or it's like newer things are going to really start kind of showing up here for you that you didn't think were possible for you, you might have not even thought of. So beautiful, Scorpio. This is a really beautiful transformation that you're going through, and it's a significant place in your life, like phase, I think. So okay, beautiful, Scorpio. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you for next week. Bye, Scorpio.